The only team to have beaten Tottenham in every day of the week. From Monday to Sunday, they've beaten Tottenham Hotspur. Chukwuemeka Cristiano Ronaldo is being investigated by the Italian police over a trip he allegedly, oh my word, took to celebrate his girlfriend's birthday. And on that note, I say good morning and thanks for joining me on the program. We call it Sports this morning on Darling FM 107.3 and Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever change. They call me small but a big engine. Ororo Fakonga, Babawodo, the sport evangelist. The Friday edition of the program, 29th day of January 2021. There is always a lot to serve on the show, so please keep it up to that in 107.3, baby. Them know they shout up Nepa for London, and Amako here can never ever be in Malaysia. You're welcome on board. To boxing we go this morning where Joe Joyce is convinced that Tyson Fury will beat Anthony Joshua in their 200 million pounds heavyweight showdown. Joyce had experience of sparring against both athletes and believes that Tyson Fury holds the upper hand as Anthony Joshua is too wary of getting hit again. Now he said it is likely that Joyce will face the winner of the Fury and AJ showdown following his own fight against Alexander Usyk. Now guess what? Joyce knows Joshua from their days on the GB boxing squad and also feels the unified champion is too negative in his style. Now, for Joyce credited Anthony Joshua for picking himself up after suffering a stunning 7th-round knockout defeat at the hands of Andy Ruiz Jr. However, guess what? He claims that the 31-year-old is now too worried about getting hit again. Because of what happened to him against Andy Ruiz Jr., or no one repeats the rewind selector. He doesn't want that at all. Now, when asked who he backed to win the Fury versus AJ fight, Joyce told the Evening Standard, I am going with Fury because of his performances and the way he's come back from his lowest point to beat Deontay Wilder for the WBC belt. Now, he also said, I think why Joshua picked himself up since losing to Andy Ruiz Jr., he's kind of been a bit too negative in his style and been a bit too wary of the shots coming back at him. Now, don't get me wrong, according to him, it's a 50-50 fight, no doubt. Joshua has got great strength, hand speed, dedication, and motivation, and is very competitive. But with Fury, you know, he is mentally very strong, tactically as well. Wow. He said he's orthodox and hard to hit. Yeah, so which means for him, he's going for Tyson Fury. So he go beat Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, the fear a blow this day. I don't know what you make of this, but that's his own take. Like they always say, opinion be like nose. Everybody gets one. Let's move on from there and talk about chess. Yes, Nigeria Chess International Master. His name is Odion Aikoje. He has been appointed as a member of the Athletes Commission of FIDE, the World Chess Body. Yes, the commission is made up of 15 members whose responsibilities are to oversee and contribute to the development of the game from the player's perspective. Now, for Aikoje, while reacting to his appointment, said his new office would give him the opportunity to contribute towards the development of the game. We say congratulations to him. To wrestling, the Nigeria Wrestling Federation have announced plans to get the country's wrestlers ready for the Africa and the Oceania Olympic qualifying tournament from the 2nd to 4th of April and the preceding 2021 African Championship from the 6th to 11th of April, both in El Jadida in Morocco. Now listen up. Now, Team Nigeria wrestlers returned to action for the first time in almost a year at the recently concluded Baraza Champion of Champions tournament in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa State capital, which was held from the 15th to the 18th of January 2021. Now, speaking on behalf of the Federation, President of Nigeria of the body, Honorable Daniel Igali, disclosed that the wrestlers will commence preparation for the doubleheader in Morocco with the forthcoming National Sport Festival in Benin, Edo State, from the 14th to the 28th of February, before going into an intensive close campaign in Yenagoa a week after the festival. But making no be like say Cosmos, Chukwuemeka the lie. How about to listen to Honorable Daniel Igali telling us more about wrestling? Let's go.
Comes up from the 14th to 28th of February will also be another avenue for the athletes to test themselves and to get ready for that competition. So those are all preparatory grounds. However, after the National Sports Festival, we're going to give the athletes about a 1-week break so they can go home, catch up with their friends and family, and then we'll now invite them back to camp, essentially to prepare for these all-important African Championships and Olympic qualifiers. During the camp, we expect to bring in about 3 different training partners per person. We want to have every athlete going to the Olympic qualifiers and African Championships to also, within the camp, have about 10 matches. Our goal is to get everyone to have about 15 matches before going to the Olympic qualifiers and African Championships in Morocco. So that's what we plan, and we think that if we're able to get everybody competing about 15 times before then, we should be fine. Our targets will be met.
If we can get all the athletes at least getting involved with about 15 matches, I think we'll be fine going into the Olympics qualifiers and also the African Championship in Morocco. That's the words of no other than the president of Nigeria Wrestling Federation. His name is Daniel Igali. Are you also aware, for those who don't know, that our governor, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodinma, yes, he was once the president of Nigeria Wrestling Federation. That was in 1996. Are you aware? Single like wrestling, where? Bing, ba. Let's talk about the National Sport Festival. Yes, as the National Sport Festival enters the final 3 weeks of preparation, the medical experts believe that hosting the nation's biggest sporting event may be too big a gamble. Now, the festival is scheduled to hold in Benin City, the Edo State capital, from February 14 to 28 amid the second wave of COVID-19 across the country. Now, with over 15,000 athletes and officials expected at the games, the ability of the organizers, the Edo State government, and the sport ministry to ensure athlete safety has been questioned. Now, as at January 26, that's about 3 days ago, the number of COVID-19 cases had risen to 122,996 with 1,500 deaths recorded so far. Now, following the latest development, top medical personnel advised the organizers of the event to put it on hold, saying that athletes and officials risk contracting the virus at the event if held. Now, Professor Adedeji Onayade, Head of Public Health Department of Obafemi Awolowo University, said in Ile-Ife, advised that the festival should be postponed due to the surge in the cases. Also, Professor of Virology at the Lagos State University, Adewale Sotade, also advised the organizers to reschedule the games. Remember, some days ago I talked about how the governor, Governor Obaseki, talks about money no day to host this one. Let's say the federal government go intervene. So from the health sector, it's also not conducive. It's not hygienic. Let's move on. Time to talk about the round leather game. Because of coronavirus again, the March 30th, 2021 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier between Nigeria Super Eagles and Lesotho looks doubtful following the surging number of reported COVID-19 cases in the African country. Now, for Lesotho Football Association, they call themselves LEFA, they've announced an immediate suspension of football activities in the Mountain Kingdom due to the surging number of reported COVID-19 cases, and there are fears that the spread in the pandemic may affect the AFCON qualifier with Nigeria in March. Now, to play against Nigeria away from home, the Lesotho national team will require a 14-day quarantine period as stipulated by the Presidential Task Force team, that's PTF, on COVID-19, or play outside Nigeria soil. Now, top flight clubs made a return to action on December 12 in Lesotho following the 7-month layoff brought by the pandemic. And guess what, people? The Women's Super League, as well as a division division league, were also scheduled to get underway this month. But because of this, in Lesotho, that game might just not hold. Crazy, I tell you. The second wave is becoming something else. Do we have the cure? I don't think so. Protect yourself. Former Flying Eagles coach Godwin Owa, yes, has been appointed as the principal special assistant on urban development to the Benue State Governor Samuel Otom. Now, Owa, who guided Lobby Stars and Enyimba to their first league titles, received his letter of appointment at a brief ceremony at the government house Makode. That was on Tuesday. We say congratulations to you. But let's look at the fixtures that will be coming up in Nigeria Professional Football League this weekend. It starts today. We're not waiting on Sunday. It kicks off today, and it's a northern derby between Plateau United and Nasarawa United. Talking about the table toppers and the defending champions. The grass will surely suffer in jaws. That game will be on television by 4 p.m. mpfl.tv. You can check that one out, and also on NTA. And for tomorrow, another game will be live. This time around, it will be between Akwa United and Kano Pillars. Yes, also by 4 p.m. And then on Sunday, our other fixtures will follow suit. Let me bring you up to speed with some of the fixtures coming up this weekend as far as Nigeria Professional Football League is concerned. Yeah, Global Stars takes on Abia Warriors. And then remember, Abia Warriors on Wednesday and Thursday, they went on prayer and fasting. They fasted from 8 to 12, and it was mandatory, compulsory for everybody when they link to Abia Warriors. They said they want to use prayer to turn their woes around. They want to use prayer to pick up 3 maximum points. Let's see now whether pastors no day for Lobby Stars. MFA will take on Kwara United. Enyimba versus Katsina United. Jigawa Golden Stars takes on Heartland. We'll come back to that one. And for Sunshine Stars, they will take on Rangers International. Rivers United take on Adamawa United. While for FC Fine Yoruba, guess what? They'll trade tackles. They'll look horns against Wiki Tories of Bauchi. All right, let's come back to the game between Heartland Football Club, who will be playing away from home against Jigawa Golden Stars. Heartland top scorer, his name is Shedrack Ogali. Yes, he has 3 goals so far for Heartland and making him the top scorer for Heartland, but then the second top scorer in Nigeria Professional Football League, because there's a player with 4 goals that plays for Sunshine Stars. He said that he's optimistic that the Nazi Millionaires, oh my word, who are yet to pick up a point away from home, that they will do the needful against the Jigawa Golden Stars. Let me quote him, say, you can get away point from any team. Yes, we are going there to take all the points available, according to Shedrack Ogali. Making no be like say Cosmos Chukwuemeka the lie. How about to listen to this young man? Talk to us.
Any team, you can get away point from any team, depending on what they decide to give to you. We are going there to pick a point. We are not going there to play. We have plans of taking a point there, or even taking the 3 points from there.
We are going there to pick points. Yes. If you cannot pick one, at least if you cannot pick 3, we'll pick 1. At all, 9 bad pass. And for Ogali, he also aims at reaching double figures. Yes, on the goal scoring chart this season for Heartland Football Club. Say my target's 10 goals. Yes, I never reached 10 goals before. Make I reach 10 goals. And then if more come, so be it. Let's listen to him one more time. Shedrack Ogali, talk to us.
The inspiration behind this whole thing is leaving a legacy for people to remember me. And the target I have for myself is crossing the numbers I've never gotten since I've been playing, and which is I'm going to cross 10 goals this season.
10 goals this season. Shedrack Ogali, that's the target he's setting for himself. Let's see how it goes though. But meanwhile, the transfer window closes this weekend in Nigeria Professional Football League, and we hear that Heartland is on transfer ban, and the people who they involve, then they talk say they no go agree, they no go agree. If you try make we work out this way, they no go agree. If you go this way, they no go agree. You go up Ugule, they no go agree. What do they want now? May they calm down now. You no go kill who you go follow bury you. If you know, you know. So on Sunday, so if we didn't reach on a round table discussion to sort out things, it means that Heartland Football Club will not go register any new player, which means we'll continue with the crop of players that we have. Okay. So, wow, this is crazy. Not looking good, I tell you. But let's see how it goes, though. But left for me, if to say be governor, you see people will make us, they suffer this thing. Okay, if for problem, if for call them, they can't explain why go hive 2 branches and a long tail. Yes, because you cannot go back at home and sit down. Then you wake us this home attack. We just do for us, they relax. Then Heartland, they'll come, they suspend Heartland. It no makes sense now. Make could I check them now? They use our team, they do kadu. It's not possible. This team belongs to Imolites. You, when they listen to me, myself, everybody. So if anyone is holding us to ransom, if anybody put us in danger, that person supposed to explain to us why would Incarius put us inside this kind of trouble. Knock my back for head. Go wrong now. Former Super Eagles B striker Gabriel Okechukwu has joined Japanese top flight side Consadole Sapporo. Sounds like a name of a drink. Now, the Water FC of Abuja Products signed a 4-year deal worth $2 million with Consa. All the best to that young man. Let's move on from there. A Dubai club has offered former Super Eagles striker Odion Igalo a £7 million a year deal, just as he said. An emotional goodbye to his club, Manchester United teammate, of course, as his loan came to an end. But that will be on Saturday, tomorrow, though. Now, for Igalo, he has also been linked with clubs in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, as well as in Spain and Major League Soccer in the United States of America. For Igalo's agent, he confirmed that his word has a lot of offers from the Middle East, MLS, and clubs from the English Premier League. Where will he go? Where will he join? All the time, but you know, like my grandpa will always tell me, say, Cosmos Chukwuemeka, anybody where they're busy, they regret the past. You're chasing the wind. Yes, stop regretting the past, because now wind did the chase and nobody will catch wind. Am I communicating? I just did. What am I talking about? Former Nigeria international, his name is Yakubu Ayegbeni. He be like saying that my grandpa, they advised me. He has said that he will never ever apologize for missing a golden opportunity to score for the Super Eagles of Nigeria at the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa. Now, with the Eagles trailing 2-1 against South Korea and needing an outright win, Ayegbeni missed an open net following a cross from Yusuf Ayela. Oh my word. Now, it's ranked as one of the worst misses at the World Cup held in Africa for the first time. time. For however, Ayegbeni went on to equalize from the penalty spot after Chinedu Obasi was fouled inside the box. Now the game ended 2-2, which was not enough as the Eagles finished bottom of their group with 1 point and also crashed out of the World Cup alongside Greece, while Argentina and Greece advanced into the round of 16. All right, now and reflecting to the miss, the former Everton striker posited that he sacrificed a lot for this country, Nigeria. Hence, he doesn't see any need why he should apologize for the goal where he missed. Let me quote him. He said, "I won't apologize at all. Why should I? Who are you guys in the movie? I have scored so many goals for Nigeria too. I have sacrificed a lot for this country. Did anyone apologize to me? It was not a deliberate miss. I certainly wanted to score, but it wasn't to be on the night." Oh my word, man. For Ayegbeni, oh my word, he was a member of the Eagles squad to the 2002, 2004, 2008 and 2010 AFCON. Guess what? Did he achieve anything outside that? Oh, later. But see, I would not apologize. If you want to hit your head, go hit him for top stone. I will not go apologize for missing that goal. Ayegbeni, oh Lagbara. At the 2004 AFCON in Tunisia, he alongside Celestin Babayero and also Victor Agali, they were dismissed from tournament for breaking camp rules. But he said he's not going to apologize. Let's see how he goes. No, say nobody don't forgive her. Once you miss ball, they say you Yakubu the ball. It's good. When you're serving the country, you don't have a say, right? Defending champions Napoli withstood, yes, a less Spezia charge for a 4-2 win to advance to the Italian Cup semi-final on Thursday, where they will meet Atalanta. For Gennaro Gattuso Satanas, they were 4 goals up at halftime in their Diego Armando Maradona Stadium before the visitors put 2 goals back in 3 minutes second half spare. Guess what? But then it wasn't enough. 4-2, they are out. Now for Napoli, they will play Atalanta with Inter Milan taking on Juventus in the other semi-final, which will be played over 2 legs. You know, all this while now one leg, but that's this time around 2 legs from 3rd of February to the 10th of February 2021. Let's also tell you this morning that for Roma, AS Roma, they are in talks over a deal to swap Edin Dzeko for Inter Milan forward Alexis Sanchez. For Dzeko, Roma future is in doubt after the former Manchester City striker at the age of 34 fell out with manager Paulo Fonseca. And it is understood that Roma initiated the contract with Inter, who signed Sanchez from Manchester United on the 3-year deal in August after a year on loan. I don't know who will benefit more, swapping Sanchez for Edin Dzeko. Who will benefit more? We'll talk about this in the evening. Zulu Cristiano Ronaldo is being investigated by Italian police over a trip he allegedly took to celebrate his girlfriend's birthday. Now he's accused of breaking COVID-19 rules by traveling between the regions of Piedmont and also Val Augusta. Yes, now deleted footage posted on social media showed that the couple on a snowmobile in mountain resort the same day Georgina Rodriguez turned 27. So because of that, they're investigating it. But then when you're big, what they go do? Am I saying they go find them? I saw the fine self. You be like change. I don't know be anything for Ronaldo. Before I go for a quick break this morning, we heard that Jesse Lingard is on the brink of sealing a loan move to West Ham United from Manchester United after a day of strained negotiations. Now, the deal between the clubs was called to a halt earlier in the evening, yesterday evening, with United asking for £1.5 million. Yes, plus Lingard's £80,000 a week wages for the rest of the season. Because of that, they say, no. How would they pay this young man £80,000 a week? Waiting in the play. Is he Okocha? Is he Kano? Is he JJ? No. He's none of them both. That guy is what they call Aloku. Left over. £80,000. This life, no balance. Let's go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue with the show. Don't touch it.
Darling FM 107. 3.
Please listen to this announcement. This is to inform the general public that the unilateral and unfortunate announcement made by the Oguta local government IMC chairman, Honorable Emma Mazi, appointing one Mr. Kelechi Oduruwa as the chairman of Umofeke Agua Oil and Gas Community, otherwise called the Community Development Committee, is null and void. The IMC chairman does not have the powers to appoint any person for the community as its chairman, Oil and Gas Committee. The Umofeke Agua Stakeholders Forum, during their meeting on 31st of December 2020, constituted a Constitution Drafting Committee saddled with the responsibilities for enacting a constitution for the running of the affairs of the community in relation to its dealing with the oil and gas companies operating in the community. The CDC is yet to conclude its assignment of enacting the constitution before the unfortunate announcement by the IMC chairman. The Umofeke Agua Stakeholders Forum hereby calls on the IMC to desist from taking any actions that can plunge our community into another crisis, as we are just recovering from the one that claimed some lives and led to destruction of property and desertion of the community for years. The forum also enjoins every indigene of the community and the general public to disregard the unilateral announcement by the IMC chairman and await the outcome of the assignment of the CDC, which will be concluded very soon. Signed, Mr. Uzoma Durubo, President General for and on behalf of Umofeke Agua Autonomous Community Stakeholders Forum, Oguta Local Government, Imo State. All right, welcome back from that break. In case you just tuned in, the program remains the sports this morning on Darling FM 107.3. Cosmos Son of Chukwuemeka remains my name. It will never, ever, ever, ever change. Let's talk about the game that went down yesterday, right here at the backyard of Tottenham Hotspur, their stadium. Oh my word. Liverpool ended a 5-game winless run in the Premier League to move back into the top 4 with a 3-1 win at Tottenham on Thursday, as Spurs also lost Harry Kane to ankle injury. Crazy, I tell you. Now the English champions, they've not even scored a goal in their last 4 league games. But guess what? It took the front three, they sparked on the night. Talking about Roberto Firmino, guess what? It took him 408. That's the goal he scored. Ended the 482 minutes without a goal. Goalless drought. Yes, for Liverpool Football Club. Congratulations to them. Trent Alexander-Arnold also scored a fantastic goal. And then good one from Mohamed Salah. Calm, cool finish from him. And for Liverpool, they are now 4 points behind leaders Man City, having played a game more. Now for Harry Kane, and a crazy injury, he had soldiered on after twice receiving treatment on ankle knocks and in the first half, and was eventually replaced at the break. Crazy one. And for Jose Mourinho, was not happy. He has revealed the extent of Harry Kane's injuries picked up in their defeat against Liverpool. Just listen to him, and then you could tell that this man is not happy that Harry Kane picked up injury. He also talked about how they are going to miss the services and how important he has been for his team. Osi, talk to us.
2 ankles. The first was a bad tackle. I think was Thiago. Then the second one I didn't know well, but two injuries in both ankles. The second one worse than the first one, and a few weeks. How many? I don't know.
A few weeks, he will be out. Harry Kane, crazy, I tell you. Not only that, for Liverpool also, their defensive crisis deepens also, because Jurgen Klopp also confirmed that Joel Matip sustained ankle ligament damage in that victory yesterday. But then, are you aware that for Liverpool, they've won 6 consecutive league matches and 3 consecutive away league matches against Spurs for the first time in their history? Am I communicating, people? Are you also aware that for Liverpool, they've now beaten Tottenham in the top flight on all 7 days of the week? They don't beat them on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now let them waka come. Are you also aware that for Jose Mourinho, he has now lost 6 home league games in charge of Tottenham, more than he has at any of his previous clubs? Wow, crazy. But let's move on because of time. For Chelsea, they are interested in signing 20-year-old striker Erling Haaland from Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich Austrian defender David Alaba, who is 28 years of age. Yes, with that see the light of the day, only time will tell. This according to Sky Sport. But then, Go is reporting that the new Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel has no plans to sign any players in the rest of the transfer window. Now, former Chelsea midfielder Ramirez, you remember him, that black guy, the 33-year-old, is interested in playing in South Africa's Premier Soccer League. Yes, he won't play for South Africa League. If he come from Nigeria League, go jackpot. And for UEFA and FIFA opposition to this £4.6 billion European Super League project has suffered a major setback following a new court judgment which found it illegal for governing bodies to prevent clubs and players from joining rival competition. So that might just see the light of the day, right? Let's see how it goes. And for UEFA also, they could stage this summer's European Championship in 4 countries rather than 12 if their preferred model is impractical due to the COVID-19 travel restriction, because some countries, they don't allow people to come. So because of that, they might just reduce it from 12 countries to just 4, which I feel is good and ideal. But let's move on. Wolf boss, his name is Nuno Espirito Santo. He has donated $250,000 to help tackle poverty in Wolverhampton. The 47-year-old gave the money as part of Wolves Foundation £500,000 feed our park project. Good one from that young man. But that's how much you can take this morning. We'll do more in the evening from 6 to 7 p.m. for Sports Today. My name will never ever change. It remains the Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka. And from me to you all, it is peace, love, arriva.